teach you how to solve this word problem. It's just so easy. We are told we paid our $125 bills at the restaurant using only $5 notes and $10 notes. There were 18 notes in total. How many of each size did we use? What do you do? This question is trying to ask you, say we made the payment with $5 notes and $10 notes. So they want to know how many $5 notes did you use and how many 10 did you use that made up to give you $125. How to solve this? We begin with our solution. Now, since we don't know how many $5 notes we use, we can use X to represent it. So let the number of $5 notes be equal to X. And if that is true, we're also going to let the number of $10 notes be equal to Y. You know that they are these different notes, and the number of these 5 and the 10 may or may not be the same. So to be on a safer side, let's use different variables for them. So if this is noted, now let's go back. Now we are told we made $5 notes. We made the payment with $5 notes and $10 notes. And it is this payment that gave us this amount. So it means if I want to know how many $5 notes I used, I'm going to have $5 notes multiplied by the number of it, which is X. Add it to $10 notes, which is this, multiplied by how many I used, which is Y. And you know, when you add this payment together, that is what gives you $125. Interesting. Now, there's another statement that will help us. We are told they were 18 notes in total. So if there were 18 notes in total, we have seen that the notes are not the same. And we have seen that X is for 5 notes and Y is for 10 notes. So it means when I add the total number of it, which is X for the 5 and then Y for the 10, it should give me the total notes which I used, and that is 18. Now, this is what we call system of equations. You see, we have 2 equations and to solve for 2 variables. So we can call this equation 1 and this is equation 2. We are going to solve this using our elimination method. So solving this simultaneously, you observe that these coefficients, if you are using elimination, we have to ensure that the coefficient of the one we want to eliminate are the same. So let's eliminate X. So to make them the same coefficient, we are going to multiply equation 2 by the coefficient of equation 1 of X. So we now have 5X plus 10Y is equal to 125, equation 1. So we are going to multiply it by the coefficient of X in equation 2, which is 1. So we multiply by 1. So we have X plus Y equal to 18, equation 2. Multiply it by the coefficient of X in equation 1, which is 5. Now, to be on a safer side, we are going to use -5 to multiply to reduce much error. So to do that, we are going to now multiply through to now have, multiply this, it gives us 5X. This will give us 10Y and we have 125. Multiply this with 5, we have -5X. Multiply this, we have -5Y. Multiply this, it gives us -90. So what do? We add the 2 equations. So let's take it to this part to have. Let's repeat that equation, please. So this is what we have. And then we have -5X minus 5Y is equal to -90. So adding the 2 equations, we now have add this. Add this is gone. You add these 2 and it gives you 5Y. Add this, it gives you 35. So if you keep solving to get Y, divide both sides by 5. If you do that, Y will give us, divide this, you have 7. So it means that the $10 note is 7 in number. And then to get your X, substitute this Y in any of the equations. We can do it in equation 2. So we now have put Y into equation 2. It gives us X plus our Y is 7 is equal to 18. So to get X, subtract 7 from both sides. So we have X is equal, this is gone. If you subtract this, it gives you 11. So what does that mean? It means that this is our Y. So it means that the $5 notes we used are 11 pieces. We have 11 of them. And the $10 notes we used are 7. So that when you multiply this 7 by 10, it gives you 70. And when you multiply 11 by 5, it gives you 55. And when you add these two, that is what gives you this payment they made. And when you add 11 and 7, it gives you the total number, which is 18 notes that was used for that payment. And I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like this video, share. Thank you. I'll see you in our next class. Bye-bye.